The organ music has failed, it looks like, but there we are. My Sunday sermon this week focuses on the issue of a new religion, because it's clear to me that something extraordinary has happened. We've got all the mainstream religions that we know about and faiths. You've got Catholicism, Protestant, Judaism, Islam, Hindu, Buddhist, and they've all got different Sabbath days where that religion is practiced, but something else is happening. There's something new out there. And this new religion, you practice it every day. Every day is a Sabbath day. And the good news for this new religion, if you want to partake in it, is that you don't have to go to a specific physical venue to worship. No, you can worship anywhere. You can worship online. In fact, most people with this religion do. You have to speak and write in a certain way, promoting the core messages of this religion. You have to believe in the core fundamentals, and you have to take on the non-believers. You have to bully them, you have to abuse them online, you have to call them things, and if you're in meetings, again, shout at them. Ideally, with this new religion, you prevent anybody with a different view from speaking. You prevent them from having any airtime. You lobby the government, and this is happening as we speak. You lobby the government that non-believers cannot be allowed to spread disinformation online. And you call the non-believers nasty words like unqualified or deniers or selfish or thick, ignorant, stupid. These are all the words that if you are a believer in this new religion, that's what you call the non-believers. These are all the words that in the last 3 weeks I've been called. It seems that I've been very, very naughty indeed, because I've refused to bow down, to carry out this new religion's prayer. But about this new religion, the extraordinary thing is, you don't have to practice what you preach. Unlike the Jewish faith, they cannot enjoy what I think is delicious, wonderful, crispy bacon. Or the Muslims cannot, of course, drink or eat during fasting between dawn and sunset during Ramadan. No, none of these obligations apply to this new religion. You don't have to practice what you preach. Sounds all right? Also, it's very good value, this new religion. You don't have to donate to anything. You don't have to have the upkeep of any physical venues. And anyone can be a leader in this new religion. The equivalent of being a preacher or an imam or a bishop or a rabbi. Anybody can be a leader, an influencer. Yes. And this is unusual because this religion, this new religion, is truly, truly global. Not only that, you can actually sort of double dip with this religion, because you can practice this new religion alongside any existing faith or religion that you might otherwise practice. Remarkable, really. It's almost like it's sort of two for the price of one. They call it, maybe I should call it the bog-off religion. Buy one, get one free. And well, after all, particularly when times are tough, we all love a good deal, and this new religion seems to be a good deal. So the core beliefs, yes, you terrify people, you scare people, you cost people loads of money that at the moment, unfortunately, many people do not have. And then what you do is you change the way that we all live our lives. What we eat, how much we can heat, how much we can travel and fly. The idea basically of this new religion is to make us all poorer. And eventually, we will all die colder, hungrier, earlier. And this religion is extraordinary because it has a certain group, what I call extremists, who are allowed to tie themselves to things. They're allowed to glue themselves to strange places, including, it seems, the home of our democracy, and say that it's not a democracy, even though everybody there has been elected by the people. And with this new religion, the extremists are allowed to carry hammers around with them, just up and down the streets, and they can smash any window they want, belonging to any company that they think has also been naughty and not behaved as they demand. Indeed, the very building that I'm broadcasting from has been the victim of such hammers and such violence. Now, I've got a tip for you. With this new religion, in order to prevent being targeted, as I've been, when asked what you have to do, you have to repeat the words of the new religious prayer. And this is very, very important. And it goes like this. Oh, pray, climate catastrophe is upon us. Oh, pray, climate catastrophe is upon us. Oh, pray that us naughty mankind is responsible for 100% of all global warming. Oh, pray, there's no such thing as natural climate change. Oh, pray, climate change did not happen before 1850. Oh, pray, climate change will stop immediately we get to net zero. Oh, pray, what a wonderful prayer. What do you think of that prayer? Is that the right prayer for this new religion? We all know what this new religion is called. It's called, and I've really experienced it more than ever in the last 3 weeks. The activists they're zealots, they're fanatics, they're extremists. The rest of people are just believers. They can become activists and zealots. And of course, this religion, essentially, it just has one God, the God of net zero. That is the one God. That's what you must believe in. Otherwise, you are a non-believer, and you will be abused and vilified until you become a believer. Well, I think that anybody's welcome to enjoy whatever religion they want, whatever faith they want. And if you want to be a member of this religion, that's absolutely fine. But I don't think it's right that you force your own religion on others and force them to suffer with additional cost, with not being able to heat their homes, with having less cash in their pocket. That I don't think is acceptable. But the leader this week, our leader, our departing Prime Minister, who is of course a leader of this new religion, Boris Johnson, he's departing the stage. Some of you are sad, some of you are happy. It'll be interesting to see, won't it, whether the incoming Prime Minister, forecast to be Liz Truss, will she be a true believer, as she's indicated in her hustings, or will she be a pretender who says one thing and then goes on a journey to a better place? So she said she's for net zero, but maybe rather like she moved from being a Liberal Democrat to being a Remainer to being a Conservative and a Brexiteer, maybe she'll move from net zero to a more sensible place. So is she just a pretender? What do you think? Give us a call, 0344 499 1000. What do you think about this new religion? Are you a believer? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's a good deal that you can essentially buy one and get one free and practice two religions at the same time? All of these things are upon us, and I want your thoughts, your views by tweet at TalkTV or 0344 499 1000. Because we need to discuss this. We need to understand, is this right? Is this fair? Or do we have the courage to stand up against the zealots and the extremists? Coming up, first of all, I'll be talking about some other extraordinary